on numerous occasions, telling me to keep my Ron Herrera appointment because cops are related to felon child rapist Ron Herrera, and he is my molester. I knew his family when I was much younger, and I've known them for many years, and they've committed an assortment of crimes and hate crimes against me. For many years, they have a pedo family, drug trafficking family, so on and so forth. I have never done drugs in my entire life, but I am a whistleblower against a myriad of corruption, including drug trafficking, including hate crimes, including, fraud and perjury and child abuses and Jedi mind tricks, MK Ultra, frequency flyers, all the sorts of manner of civil liberty violations and human right violations. And I have been a lawful whistleblower for a very long time. I am lawful just in general, and I have endured the most heinous atrocities from a game that went global, where people use me, they use my name to support and promote their brand, their products. They use my ideas and make hate crimes against me, flipping narratives for their excuse to exclude me from a global movement made from celebrities and government to a globalism game to wag the dog because people are stupid and they don't realize that wars and rumors of wars and a utopian nation and Kamala Harris that went on national TV talking about population control, talking about killing 6 billion people, along with Joe Biden, talking about creating Bilderberg environmental catastrophes like floods and hurricanes and fires and natural disasters to kill people because they believe that the planet is overpopulated from 6 billion people. And so they have collaborated with other communist nations in this effort to eliminate the masses. So I talk about that as well. And other people do too, including Tucker Carlson. They kicked his ass off too. So anyways, the DA, Joseph Gangle, signed me to Northern Valley Indian Healthcare Behavioral Health for my free speech. I stayed on an extra year. I documented all the calls. I did not feel supported from Heather Stewart that promised, that had no promises of helping me get affordable housing. Joseph Gangle was assigned to get me affordable housing. They refused to do it. For an entire year, I was on their program applying for every place in my county for affordable housing. They denied me everywhere because I've been blacklisted from these cops' families that are connected to affordable housing, including Ron Herrera's family, Linda Cachon, and the Campos, related to the cops Zuniga, Figueroa, Figueroa, Hernandez, so on and so forth. So they have violated my rights to affordable housing and blacklisted me. And they assigned me, the DA, to this program to get me affordable housing. So how do you do that when I'm blacklisted? And how does one government verify that I'm a victim of crime survivor while another government punishes me for it and punishes my free speech and tries to silence me? Hence my lawsuits and this DACA government employee that is an entire racist and used to call me a nigger lover a long time ago because we went to junior high and high school together. And, she has befriended not only Lester Hayes, but she's tried to cover my rapist, my incest rapist, sister Gina Pickett Prince, reported on Megan's Law years ago. I have all of that documented because she has shared friends with Gina's LGBTQ firefighter daughter, Nicole Herrera, whose friends were the same as this government employee, whose shared friends were drug trafficking, were my drug trafficking old neighbors related to cops Zuniga and Figueroa and Hernandez. So, anyways, Heather Stewart, she's assigned to me. I stay on an extra year, and they end up hiring a Mercedes related to this DACA government employee. So I stopped going to them. So now, to punish me for their hate crimes, their blatant violations of my HIPAA rights, and spreading lies about me, and trying to cover the game, and trying to cover my perpetrators, and trying to cover my county, they promote Dylan Davis, that promotes drag probing children at Davis Farmers Market. He is a socialist trying to be a mayor in town. He's LGBTQ, and he totally promotes all the corruption happening in my community and California. He promotes the border crisis. He promotes DACA taking subsidy apartments that they don't qualify for, that only promotes that homeless people, homeless, indigenous, white and black Americans stay homeless. That's illegal. Further, because I am a victim of crime survivor, and I am also a survivor of Davis police brutality for risking my life for my black ex-boyfriend, Britton James, in 2007, he has befriended them. He's also has a felony from 2012 for beating up a cop in Sacramento and abusing his daughter Autumn. I do not know his family or his drug baby mama, pedo Denise. I don't know them. So, he is staying in Davis. He is being housed at least part-time from these cops, the Zuniga, Campos, Miller, Campbell family that Judge Walk is friends with, and they're related to cops and have harassed me for years. This is fun and games to them. This is shits and giggles for them. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to be punished for having PTSD for their hate crimes and for being a victim of crime survivor, and for them flipping narratives and making all sorts of codes and trying to cover each other's ass because they're all child abusers that drug traffic, and I'm a lawful whistleblower who happens to be a victim of crime survivor. And they made the game from terrorizing me and calling me an oracle and all kinds of things. They have denied all of my lawsuits as delusional, from the MLB to the NFL to media and celebrities and government and Davis Police, and the current lawsuit that they had to switch out attorneys 3 times. They switched attorneys and judges during the near 3 years that I was suing them. And Judge Walk had the same attorney as Gavin Newsom, and they switched out attorneys at least twice, I think 3 times. And so did this DACA government employee. And then the NFL, they said that they don't take any responsibility for Lester Hayes' abuses, nor the Super Bowl, to which they have paraded about harassing me in code every year for many years, including with Amanda Gorman. Nobody recites poetry at a damn Super Bowl. And that asshole doesn't even do poetry. She gives long-winded speeches about shit she don't know jack shit about. She's got a cop family, and she's got family that work at the damn Capitol. She don't know jack crap about civil rights. her family kill black people, and they're black. You know what I'm saying? She's got no business in that lane. And she went to Yale. And she has like what, one word that rhymes with another in a 10-minute speech? That does not make her Maya Angelou nor any type of poet of any civil rights manner. I can school that hoe any day in poetry. And yet they allowed her to recite just to get at me. And butterscotch. I do not support LGBTQ. I do not support the Mexican takeover. I do not support the bullshit of BLM stating that black skin only matters, when it was celebrities that created that so that they could create a narrative of a takeover where a bunch of billionaire black celebrities can promote owning more things and owning the media and owning a narrative. Meanwhile, these middle-class black business owners didn't receive a dime of that money, and prove that that whole thing of promoting a campaign of black skin only matters for the purpose of promoting middle-class black business owners, where that money ended up going to celebrities. So much fraud, so much corruption everywhere. Military, where? Government, who? We have Gavin Newsom. He promotes the homeless crisis. Now he wants to punish people that are homeless because he wants to say, oh yeah, now he's taking care of them. He's going to detain them. But he's not going to detain all the Mexicans coming in for the border that can't afford to take care of themselves and provide themselves with food and housing and medical. They're not being detained. No, he's throwing out billions of dollars to them for years. He is a fucking moron and an asshole that needs to be eliminated from government. He has destroyed California. Millions of people have left California because of his gross negligence. He has undermined law in every way possible that you could imagine, and now he wants to criminalize the very homeless indigenous people that his fucking ass made homeless. He's got no business. If anybody's fucking mental, it's him. Hi, I'm Tanya Grace McDaniel, and I approve this message. Bitch.